Good morning guys, we are on our way to Warwick Medical School for the offer holder day, and I thought that this would be the perfect opportunity to vlog and show you guys around and share with you my experience going to the medical school and meeting the other offer holders. We just hopped on the train. I tried to vlog this morning a bit earlier, but we were kind of rushing around, so it was a bit of a nightmare. Our lovely cat, Alaska, is being kindly babysit by Pompreet, so he's in very good hands. We literally arrived at the station. We arrived
to Birmingham New Street. First service stop is at Coventry at 8:06.
Currently 7:13. We decided to just go quite early and then come back late tonight. So it'll be like a full day, and we're planning to head over to Leamington Spa to explore the area and see the kind of vibe, because I've never visited before apart from at my interview, but that was very much drop in, drop out for the interview. So I actually haven't really seen most of the campus.
Make sure you're holding on to the seats when you're walking through the train.
We should be arriving about 8 o'clock, which will give us time to get over to the medical school. Enzo has come with me, which is super nice. It's nice to have someone. They're talking again.
Very excited to wake up early and come with Sofia to the offer holder day. Oh, what we done? Excellent cameraman, as I was saying. Very excited to come with Sofia to the offer holder day, even though I just be somewhere on the campus working.
Vlog as much as I can today. Obviously there'll be parts that I can't because there are planned sessions, so I don't really know how they're going to run, but it'll be really interesting to sort of document how the day unfolds. I'm slightly nervous. I'm hoping that I'll recognize some people from the interview, because I did make a few friends, which was really nice. We were sort of trauma bonding over the interview experience, which is notoriously intense, let's just say that. But at the same time, I'm also hoping I could caffeinate myself and use my social skills to make some friends today. And yeah, I'm just really excited to meet everyone and see the campus and get involved in the sessions. First bite for you. I realised that I'm covered in cat hair. That's like a reoccurring theme in my life, so that's okay. I'm gonna have these overnight oats. I haven't had these in years because the last time I had them, it was completely expired, even though the use by date was still within range. So since then I've been traumatized. I realized that some of you guys watching this video may have not ever seen me before or watched any of my content. So I'd just like to introduce myself. My name's Sofia. I am a final year student nurse at King's College London. I'm gonna munch these with Enzo, this overnight oats. I thought it was the one with the espresso and the milk. It's not. It's basically sugar coffee. It's meant to be salted caramel. I can't taste the salted caramel at all. Oh, he's not happy. First half of the day consisted of different talks. We learnt about how the course would run over the 4 years, especially with a focus on the first year, which is phase 1. It was really interesting to hear about how the placements would run, and then we had a lunch that was organized for us. They put out all different sandwiches, but I ended up being at the back of the queue, so I actually didn't get anything. They actually put a really good selection, I think, of food out for everyone. Then we headed over to the other campus, so they organized coach transfers from the biomedical research building, so then we could head up towards the main medical school. I was walking with some friends that I made on the day, and we headed in the coach. It took about 15 minutes altogether to get to the other side of the campus. We received a timetable before the event which allocated us to different afternoon groups, so those were ranked like A to E, so you would be given a letter and then organized into those once we arrived at the building. The afternoon consisted of multiple different sessions that were about half an hour each, so we waited until the rooms were ready and then our groups were called in before we could go up. The buildings are really nice on the campus. All of the staff that we interacted with on the day was so lovely. Our first station was a very chill sort of break station, so we had the chance to socialize, ask questions to the current students, There were also snacks and drinks available. The next station was a clinical skills room, so we got a taster for the clinical skills labs that are available at Warwick Medical School. I went over to the emergency medicine station, which I didn't film unfortunately, and we were all doing CPR, which was quite fun. So here you can see we got the chance to interact with some of the mannequins they have available for training, as well as use the otoscopes. There was lots of different stations, and we had a great chance to meet the clinical teachers and ask questions about how the sessions would run. I didn't have the chance to record the other sessions unfortunately. Okay guys, so that's the end of the offer holder day. It's about 4 o'clock now. Sorry, I'm whispering. I just don't want to be too loud because I'm in like a kind of study area. The day was really good. I got to make some really amazing friends and talk to people and sort of hear like what they're up to, and it's really nice to be, I suppose, around people that have very similar interests to you and have had very similar shared experiences. They ran quite a few workshops in the afternoon. The morning was like mostly lecture based like you guys saw, and they were talking about the structure of the course. They got some students to talk also, you know, about the standard sort of like disability access, all of those sorts of things. Those really important things. We had lunch. I didn't eat anything actually because I was like the last in the queue and there was not much left, and I was just like, oh sir, I'm absolutely ravenous right now. So I'm just waiting for Enzo. He's been working from home in the cafe in the other building, so he should be here quite soon, and then we're gonna head over to Leamington Spa and explore that area. We've never been there before, but we've heard it's really nice, and probably grab some dinner there. Our train back to London is, I believe, at 8 o'clock, and so the afternoon was sort of workshops, and we rotated. I think in total there was 4 different sort of workshop mini sessions. I was slightly disappointed because I was hoping that we'd go inside the anatomy labs, but they said like for legal reasons they can't bring us in there yet. But I was hoping to sort of see the plastinated specimens and, you know, really get to see that in person, but instead they kind of played these long videos, which was like still very interesting to find out a bit more about it, but it would have been awesome to sort of see that in person, because that's one of the main benefits of Warwick, is that they have such amazing anatomy teaching. And then we got like a taster mini session of like ethics and law in medicine. I think Enzo's coming. I feel like I can hear him. But yeah, overall a really good day. It was super nice to see. So I recognized someone from my interview, so it was great to reconnect with them and also meet some new people who were really, really lovely. And I'm genuinely so excited to start in September. I actually can't wait now. Oh my goodness. Who is that? Who is that? Oh my goodness.
Hello.
We just missed the bus or something, so we just ordered an Uber. I realised I didn't get a chance to show you. This is where we were today in the morning, and then we went into this lecture theatre, but it's a really nice building here, super modern. A bit different from the guys' campus that you've seen in my other vlogs, if you have seen any. It's a really nice building. Whoops. I am not tech. Oh, there's a dog. Oh my god, there's a dog. So what do you think of it after working from here all day?
Yeah, very nice. Well, I just stayed in a little cafe, so I didn't really explore, but it's a big campus.
It's huge. It's actually absolutely huge. I'm decaffeinated and I'm hungry. So wow, what is this, like a master videographer right here? This is where we were dropped off with the coaches and picked up, and they took us over to the other side of the campus with the main like medical school building and also where the anatomy lab is. So I think, yeah, I mean, all the buildings are super nice. So a big improvement from guys' campus. But yeah, I'm gonna shut this off now so I can tell Enzo how the day went. Okay guys, so we just got out the Uber and we are in Leamington Spa, and we're walking upwards now to this like Greek place. I don't know. They have halloumi.
Greek.
Food looks banging. You had a pretty bad lunch though. What did you have?
Like a pretty soggy tuna cheese sandwich, like tuna melt, like baguette, and then dry coffee.
From the campus kitchen. Absolutely mental.
I got a lot of room.
I mean, you got the mixture one, right?
Yeah. Filming your crime scene.
The food was honestly so good. So nice here. I've never visited before, but I really think the architecture is quite beautiful. It has a really nice like vibe. I don't know, what do you think, Enzo?
It looks very posh, like what you think London looks like in your brain.
It has like the elements of kind of West London. I thought I would just show you guys the town. We have about an hour until we catch our train back to London. I think it's about 6:45 at the moment, so we're just going to make the most of the time we have here, have a walk around. Look at these buildings, super cute. Like, can you imagine this also? Town hall. Very nice. Little tourist excursions. Some of like the grad med offer holders were going to have like drinks at the pub, but you know, that's not really my scene. I just don't drink and I get kind of overwhelmed in pubs a lot and like start freaking out. Probably not the best place for me. Hey ho, here we are.
Oh, that's a fancy co-op.
Yeah, that is a fancy co-op. The mini London.
Yeah, doesn't it feel like we left London?
Nope, it feels like home. It's so pretty. They've got all of the flowers are currently blooming or in bloom. Really nice, quiet, peaceful vibes, which is absolutely lovely. Enzo's reading about the garden bedding. I love the pink flowers, they're so cute. A nice little pond as well with some water fountains. And geese, right? That's the plural, geese. Geese? Geese.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope they don't think we have food. I'm sorry, mate. I don't have food, but you're really cute, so I just want to look at you.
Oh my god, look at the osses in the air. Oh.
They are so cute. Guys, there's been a ton of events. We are all locked out of the exit, so we're all stuck in the park. We've been here for like 15 minutes trying to get out. We might just have to jump the fence. So suddenly this has turned into a 24-hour challenge. But yeah, it looks like the guard, or I don't know, the garden keeper didn't check and they've locked all of us in. Quite a few of us in here, and we can't get out because they've locked all of the gates. We've got a train to catch pretty soon, so I think we might actually have to jump the gate.
Yeah, gonna have to be like Spider-Man and rescue everyone. Bit crazy, man, but then we check, it's a park.
Oh, what's going on? Are we getting out? Oh, they have the keys? Hopefully.
Good thing we didn't stay here too long.
Yeah, oh my god. We're not in here too long. I mean, it is dark now, to be fair, but a bit odd, isn't it? Apparently, the groundskeeper, I don't know if that's the correct term, is on their way. But how do we get locked in a... You know, I mean, it's a really nice place to be locked in, I suppose. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Thank you so much. We've escaped. We escaped.
Yay, we're
Well,
free.
I think, bless them, these two lovely ladies who work for a charity that is in sort of like the house in the garden, and they help like young people every Friday night, which is so sweet, and they just like found a way to open the door and get us all through. But I felt so bad because there was a pregnant lady that was just like waiting there in the cold while we've been locked in. Obviously she can't jump a fence, but
she might have to.
a funny story to tell, I guess.
And it wasn't just one or two, it was 7 people.
Yeah, that's like
what?
a lot. Just waiting for the train. Okay, we've got half an hour, so quite a lot of time, to be fair, until the train arrives. And then yeah, that will take us into London Marylebone, and from there we'll head home. I suppose this is a good opportunity to just chat with you guys about today and kind of for like a recap and just share my thoughts if that's something you guys are interested in. I feel like I made the right decision to firm Warwick as my top choice for grad med. I feel especially confident after today. The whole day was so organised and the course is so structured. Everyone I spoke to, including current students, were so kind and supportive, and everyone seemed to be really enjoying the course and they were really satisfied. And I think that's such a key factor to take into consideration when you're making a big step like this and committing 4 years to a very demanding degree. It also seems like there's so much support available, and perhaps more so than is available in my current undergraduate university. I'm kind of at the point where I'm just like stressing over finishing all my final deadlines, like dissertation, and we have a huge exam that's worth like so much of our final grade. That is in 4 weeks' time, so I'm just gonna try focus on nailing that and just working towards doing really well on that, hopefully. I know that I've come so far and I've put so much work into this, like from doing the UCAT last summer, crying at my computer, to stressing over interviews, traveling across the country to do them, and now I'm at a point where I've actually got an offer and I've been able to firm it. But obviously that offer is on the condition of me meeting a 2-1 for my degree, which I am obviously on track for. But I don't know, there's always that what if kind of playing in the back of your mind. So I'm just gonna, today makes me really want to sort of transport myself into the future to be there, because I'm so ready to close this chapter and move on to the next stage of my life, and something I've been waiting for so long. Sorry, this lighting is absolutely awful. Really excited, but at the same time trying not to get my hopes up. I know that sounds silly, obviously, because all of this work that I've put in. Some of the people I spoke with today kind of had the same feelings, because you know, some people have, you know, already graduated or graduated years ago, some have PhDs, some have done like master's degrees, all of that. But then there's also some of us who are still in our final year, and it's like, you know, not completely unconditional, like we still have to meet those requirements. But yeah, perhaps once I finish all my exams and handed in my assignments, it'll feel more real, because in a way it felt like imposter syndrome sitting in that lecture theatre. Like, I don't know, I find it very difficult in general to be proud of myself. I know like other people are proud of me and that's so sweet, but I don't know, at times I find it really difficult. But I think that's something I need to work on and sort of like acknowledge too. But I'm super grateful for today, and I had an absolutely lovely time and meeting so many amazing people, and I'm so excited to see how life changes in these next sort of few months. But yeah. Oh my god, it's so busy at this random time of the day. What is going on? We're at Baker Street today. Baker Street, but there's no bakers awake. I wish there was a bakery. I look so crazy. We're going southbound because we're already very north. So I usually take the northbound. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Wow. Le tube. You match the tube. You look like the tube.
Yeah.
We have just arrived home. Anything to say? I really appreciate it if you've watched this far along, and I'd also really appreciate it if you enjoyed this video. Please do leave a like and subscribe. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. High five!